Anyway, so at the start of A New Hope, Princess Padme was on the way to her wedding with Obi-Wan, but the evil corporation pulls her ship in with a tractor beam. The evil corporation is still trying to end Padme's life insurance, and they really mean business. They send in Robot Man. He's the iconic guy you all see in movies, video games, and merchandise. This is also where they double down on soldiers introducing the clone stormtroopers, which are much more expensive but more deadly than Clankus. Princess Padme has recruited a lot of help in defending her desire to live and not pay life insurance. She formed a group called the Rebels, who rebel against the evil corporation. Although technically Anakin started by blowing up that shopping center, Princess Padme takes the credit, which is really messed up because the next time we see Anakin, he's back on the sand planet. So Padme took credit for starting the rebellion and then just sent poor Anakin home.
Oh, is that why he calls her a liar on the lava planet?
Liar!
I've seen that scene.
And that's way in the future. That's like the climax of their character arcs clashing, but yes. Anyway, so these rebel guys with guns are basically no match for the clone stormtroopers. Princess Padme has to escape capture or death. But most importantly, not dirty her wedding dress. It's very important she keeps it clean. Which critics of the second Star Wars movies always say, well, why couldn't she just change her clothes? But these idiots don't understand the genius of the director of Star Wars, Lucas Georgeman. Georgeman not only utilized ancient writing techniques like red herrings to confuse the small-minded critics, but he is so proud of this series, he gave many of the characters the last name Man, which is a subtle reference to his own last name. Of course, only the most devoted Star Wars scholars could uncover that nugget of genius after years of study.
Never mind.
Anyway, so Padme needs to send a message to Obi-Wan telling him to come save her like he did in the first movie. But she doesn't have a signal because, you guessed it, she didn't pay her phone bill. The corporation shut off her phone. So she recorded her message on a DVD and tells R2-D2 to give the message to Obi-Wan. But then they are spotted by the clone stormtroopers. So R2-D2 and another one of Padme's reprogrammed droids called C-3PO get in an escape pod and blast off. Unfortunately, Padme didn't pay the extended warranty on the escape pod's fuel tank, so the escape pod isn't able to fly and crashes on the sand planet. Now R2-D2 had enough of this nonsense and went to find his best friend Anakin as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, trash can robots are slow and C-3PO is made out of gold, so the sand goblins captured them both, hoping to ransom them for a high price. But by the will of the Sparkle, the first place they try to sell the droids is Anakin's house, which he can afford no problem because fortunately, Anakin learned how to gamble from Beardman.
Wait, I thought Beardman promised to teach Anakin the sparkle thing, not gambling. And don't you mean unfortunately?
To answer your first question, you see Beardman's hair extensions may have saved his life, but it cost him his ability to use Sparkle. So Anakin still hasn't learned how to use Sparkle despite a few months having passed since the last movie. But at least Anakin is doing alright for himself. He's got a house and a speeder. So to answer your second question, no, it is fortunate. Anakin is good at gambling. A little too good, maybe. The locals on the sand planet have had enough of losing to Anakin's luck feet, so they dress up like monsters and attack him. That's when he's saved by Old Man. Now, Old Man is the older half-brother to both Beardman and Obi-Wan Kenobi, because Beardman's dad and Obi-Wan's mom were married before they got divorced years before either Beardman or Obi-Wan were born. I know, it sounds confusing, but nowhere near as convoluted as Ben Ed explaining Kingdom Hearts.
Huh?
So Old Man saves Anakin with the Sparkle and takes him to his Old Man home, which is really run down and poor because while Old Man may have the Sparkle, he just can't find a job. So Old Man agrees to start tutoring Anakin in the ways of the Sparkle for the low, low price of that gold droid. That's when R2-D2 plays Padme's message for Anakin and Old Man. So Anakin and Old Man agree to put off the Sparkle training until after Obi-Wan's wedding. Old Man leads Anakin to where Obi-Wan and Beardman have been hanging out. Conveniently, they are both on the sand planet. It was the will of the Sparkle. But before they go, Old Man has something to give Anakin. It's Obi-Wan's lightsaber. This is where we as an audience learn the most important development for Obi-Wan since the last movie. When Beardman lost his sparkle due to the hair extensions, Obi-Wan gave up the sparkle in solidarity with his best buddy, choosing instead to use a blaster like Padme. Obi-Wan left his lightsaber with Old Man, who has now given it to Anakin.
And what happened to Beardman's green lightsaber?
All in good time, my friend. So Old Man and Anakin meet up with Obi-Wan and Beardman, who is now just covered in hair. Obi-Wan has a ship and they all agree to fly to the wedding place together. 4 bros on their last road trip together before one of them gets married. R2-D2 and C-3PO are also there, I guess, playing some space sport games. I don't know.
This story seems horribly unfocused.
Yeah, this is the first movie they made, even though it's not the first chronologically. This one is definitely the most boring one. So anyway, they go to rescue Princess Padme, who has been captured by the evil corporation and is being held in the new shopping center, which is way bigger than the one Anakin blew up in the last movie. The CEO himself is there because it's the grand opening ceremony, and the CEO names this newer, bigger shopping center a mall, named after the district manager who Obi-Wan defeated in the last movie. This mall is the galaxy's biggest business hub. It's gonna destroy all small business in the area. Literally, the first thing they do with them all is blow up a planet full of small businesses.
Oh, wow. Well, at least it was just a business planet. No doubt they evacuated any civilians.
No, Sen, you're not listening. I said it was a planet full of small businesses, but not that it was only full of businesses. It was also full of schools, hospitals, orphanages, houses, and people just trying to make ends meet.
That's horrible. So the heroes stopped the evil corporation, I assume?
Yeah, it takes a long time. It isn't very interesting. Lots of nonsense happens. Anakin, Beardman, and Obi-Wan save Padme, then evade the clone stormtroopers. The droids are there not doing much, Old Man is sneaking around, and then fights Robot Man and they seem to know each other. And just as our heroes are all ready to escape, Robot Man kills Old Man right in front of Anakin! Really sad moment. Obi-Wan, Beardman, Anakin, Padme, R2-D2, and 3PO do manage to escape from the mall. Then they meet with the other rebels and plan an attack to destroy them all. A space battle ensues, and Anakin is about to be destroyed by Robot Man! But Obi-Wan flanks Robot Man from his blind spot, and Anakin is able to shoot the purple energy into the target. And the mall is destroyed! Which also takes out the CEO, leaving the corporation weaker and less organized in the next few films. Then they all attend the wedding of Obi-Wan and Padme. It's a bittersweet moment, because while it's a happy ending, Obi-Wan and Beardman lost a brother. And Anakin, once again, has no one to train him to use the sparkle.
I see. So far, it sounds pretty good. I was expecting Star Wars to be more like a surface-level propaganda piece. But it seems to paint a messy, deeper picture of war. Not just a conflict for the main forces opposing each other, but also on an individual level dealing with loss and character flaws.
You think that's layered? Just you wait until they reveal that Robot Man is actually Anakin's father!
What?